Hi, my name is Jay Aber. I'm the president and founder of the Aber Group. The biggest changes I've seen in digital marketing and the whole approach over the last 20 years. There's been two actually I want to comment on. One is the incredible amount of data that's not personally identifiable that all marketers should be doing to zero in on their audiences. Whether it's their own first-party data like remarketing lists, which are free to collect, whether it's going to your third parties to figure out what kind of data and segmentation they've built in and using that. And it really helps you really narrow in on your target audience. The other major change I've kind of seen in marketing is actually the role of media. When I started in this business, or when I started client side years ago, we would come up with a marketing campaign and then we would figure out how to get it out to people. The most successful marketers that I work with start it from a completely different perspective. Where are my best prospects? Where are the people that I want to work with? Where are the people who want to buy my services, my products, and how do I find them? So media, as opposed to being an afterthought, the most successful organizations now have it pretty much sitting at the table at the strategic stage. What can Facebook or Google or theglobeandmail.com offer in terms of trying to reach my audience? So the key benefits of leveraging data, and I do want to differentiate between the creepy kind of data that we're not advocating anybody use and the data that is compliant. And the major benefits, I think there's three. One is you get to show more relevant ads to people, so it becomes valuable information as opposed to spam, if you'd like, if we want to use that term. Build your brands, because again, you're now seen as a problem solver as opposed to someone who's just trying to sell something to anybody. And finally, if you're not showing ads to people who aren't interested in your products or services at all, then you're saving money. If you look at all the optimization systems that have been coming out from the Googles and the Facebooks and the analytics programs, everything is based on direct marketing and understanding the conversion funnel and how do you make it more effective. The beauty of digital is it's very easy to rotate creative. So you can try positioning it different ways. And smart clients are using small digital tests to understand the best way to position their products. So if you can provide people with an interesting ad at the right time that meets their needs, they're going to think better about your company. Managing millennials seems to be the topic on every executive's mind these days. Millennials want to be challenged. They want to be appreciated. They want absolutely brutally fair and honest feedback. They don't want a lot of politics, and they were looking largely, I feel, the ones we've seen, a meritocracy. They want to be acknowledged for doing a really good job. Quite frankly, those are 5 conditions that I find it very easy to manage people for. We've also tried some different things. We've shortened the workday, and we found that's worked really nicely as well. Again, the key seems to be the key to everything in digital is being flexible and continually trying new things. Think about the environment that you're going to bring them into. An environment that suits a 40-year-old executive who's been working in a traditional organization for whatever, call it 20 years. That kind of structure probably won't work very well for someone who's used to a lot of freedom. You need them to understand, here is how my office and my culture works, but don't sweat the small stuff. They are going to be different than my generation was when I came out of school. They are going to be different than most other people's generations when they came out of school. But let them have a little bit of freedom. But clearly articulate the rules. What are the boundaries that you won't accept?